Okay, gang, Mike J. Anthony here, and I just wanted to show you my network of nodes that I am starting to build. And this is a really cool new project I'm working on. It's actually not new. It's actually about 10 years in the making, and I'm going to explain that. Is because I actually was doing this 10 years ago, and I made a fatal mistake, financially speaking. And this company called Connect, which you can see right over here in the top left, is giving me a new chance at something that I had a major fail in about 10 years ago. And it's basically for blockchain nodes. um, so on these blockchain nodes, I just started up 5 nodes that's running the WIN token. It's giving me rewards to the WIN token. And so these are my first rewards. So last night, this was 0 because these are new, and I just put these online like 2 nights ago, and they just started to they had to propagate and get warmed up, and now they are starting to produce rewards. And the WIN token isn't worth very much. I think it's like 0.002 cents. So, um, but there's $6 in there overnight. Last night it was 0. Well, that's just what they're worth now. Um, but I've been buying crypto tokens for the last 10 years, off and on. But instead of buying tokens, I'm now starting to buy nodes. And I know that this is a good thing to do because crypto nodes, or actually blockchain nodes, they work on the blockchain technology. And what nodes do is basically hardware or software programs that execute computations, and they help the network stay secure, whatever network you happen to be owning, whatever node that you own for whatever particular network you have. And they help keep that network secure. Now, the very first network was Bitcoin. So there are people who they're called Bitcoin miners, and they own these nodes, usually hardware. I guess some have both now, software and hardware, but they started out with hardware. You used to be able to do this on your own computer. You still can do it on your own computer, but it's very energy intensive. So it's just more economical to do it with a separate computer that either you host yourself or somebody else hosts, and there's usually a cost to that as well. And but 10 years ago, I owned one of those Bitcoin nodes, a Bitcoin miner, and I used to pay $200 a month. I paid $4,000 for the miner itself, for the equipment, for the hardware, and then the hosting and electricity fees cost me another $200 a month. And I did that back in 2013. And what happened was in 2013, I was still trying to figure out if Bitcoin was the real deal or not. I wasn't sure if I should keep that or if I was just wasting money. Well, Bitcoin went down for a whole year after that in the year 2014. Bitcoin just had a top in price. It hit $1,125 back in December 2013. And that was it. Then it went down. And I wasn't very familiar with Bitcoin before that. It seemed like a fad to me. So I said, let me check this out. I bought this node. It looked like a good opportunity. Little did I know that the real opportunity I had in my hand was being a node owner of Bitcoin. I was mining 1 Bitcoin a day with my hardware miner while paying $200 a month. Well, the thing that caused me to sell it, I sold it back to the company I bought it from because, again, Bitcoin was going down in value. Bitcoin was around $900 at the time, and it went all the way down to under $200 for a whole year after I bought my Bitcoin mining node, and it was terrible. I was just like, oh wow, so now I'm spending Bitcoin isn't worth what it went down $700 from around 900 to 200. So now I'm not even covering my monthly hosting costs and electricity costs, which was $200 a month. Bitcoin was like less than $200. So that means I was losing money with the thing. And after a year of going through that, I decided to sell it. And of course, that was the wrong move because Bitcoin then went on to go to $20,000 by 2017. Today, it's over 60,000. And that Bitcoin miner that I bought for $4,000, I would not be able to get it for less than $100,000 today, the very same one. So that was the big mistake that I made. Well, anyway, I'm getting back into that with a company that is developing blockchain nodes. Now, I was talking about Bitcoin, but now you can build a node on anything that you bring on the blockchain. And this company has a lot of great projects that I really like. Things that deal with health and wellness, ride sharing apps like think about Uber and Lyft, but but only they're going to have an app where you can actually get rides just like that pay more than Uber and Lyft does. So if you know drivers, you'll be able to you can own a node that way. Element is for precious metals. There's a lot. I think it's green. There's also Grow. Grow I really like. I want to buy. I don't own this node yet. I do own a ride sharing node, but it's not here yet because it's brand new and it hasn't launched. But I do have Grow. I mean, sorry, I want to own Grow because Grow is I'm getting really into diet and where my food comes from, and that's what Grow does. Grow is an app where they have partnership with farms. Right now, they're partnered with a farm out in Washington State, and when let's say beef from the cows that come from that farm, you'll be able to track exactly where that came from, exactly when the animal was born, exactly what it ate its entire life, when it was slaughtered, and right to your kitchen table. You'll be able to track everything, how that animal was raised and the production of it. And I really am into that because I care about what's in my food these days. And so this is another node that I really like that project, and I think that's going to be big. And I'm working to buy a node on that network as well. And what this company does is they develop these brands and they build them out and they put them on the blockchain. And if and when they take off, there's no guarantee that they ever will, but if they do, you'll be able to benefit in its growth and the use of the network. And again, like I had no idea in 2013 that Bitcoin was going to do what it did, or else I wouldn't have never sold my hardware node. I didn't have confidence in Bitcoin at the time, so I sold it. Now if Bitcoin went to nothing, then I would have thought I made a good move. But because Bitcoin is now over 60,000, it was actually the worst thing in the world. But we don't know that at the time. We don't know what these things are going to do or how valuable they're going to get. But even if they do nothing and people just grow the network, it should be better than nothing. So I'm building a network of people that want to do this stuff with me, and I just wanted to show you the back office of the company that I am partnered with, and they're called Connect. And this is my dashboard, and it's free to sign up. I just went through, when you set up your own wallet here. This is a non-custodial wallet, just like MetaMask or Trust Wallet. They have you'll have your own wallet here. You can go through. There's an academy here where you can go through and learn about blockchain basics. Here's blockchain basics 100 here. It's just a series of 12 relatively short videos and PDFs that you can watch, and they give you little quizzes at the end so that you understand this stuff. And as you can see, it's basic stuff like learn to earn, the future finance language of blockchain fundamentals, what is Ethereum, what is Bitcoin, history, operating a node, and I've completed this actual section of 100, and I'm going to start working on 200 here soon, which is more advanced stuff, mission and purpose, advanced blockchain. You can go through and read that. And then I think when I'm done, there's two more. There's a 300 series and a 400 series when you're done these. But that's back there. This is completely free to go back and get the education. It's free to sign up. There's marketing tools back here so that when you sign up, you'll get your own link that you can share this with others if you want. And I think this is so cool that I can't help but share this, but you don't have to. If you want to buy nodes, this is where you buy the different projects I was talking about. Right now, the Win Smart node is $2,000, but it's on a $1,500 discount temporarily. I don't know when it's going to end, but right now you have to add it to your cart first and you'll see it. And I would change this. You can pay using Tether, Dollarcoin, or Win, because this is the token and the node that they use to produce rewards in general. So mine does not say that. My cart is not saying that because I've already purchased 5 of these, and you can only buy 5 at a $1,500 discount. So once you have purchased all 5, that discount no longer shows up. So I can't show you that now because I bought 5 of them. So 2, 3, 4, 5. See, it says payments. Yeah, you can't. You won't be able to send a credit card if it's 10,000 or more. You have to do it like 5,000 at a time. So or you can just do a credit card for 8,000, and then you have to buy that, and then you have to go back and buy one more for 2,000 if you did it through credit card. But if I was doing it through, if I had Tether, you can purchase the whole thing outright, and there's gas fees because this is on the Ethereum network. So there's an Ethereum gas fee involved as well when you buy these. But so the cost of 5 Wind nodes would be 10,000, but I paid 2,500 for all 5 of mine because when you're brand new, you'll see the discount. It'll automatically apply it. But because I've already bought 5, you can only have 5 of them. Every one you buy past 5 is going to be the normal $2,000. So this is the company's way of letting new people get a good head start for a lot cheaper. So instead of paying 10,000 for your first 5, you'll pay 2,500, or you can just buy one for $500. The normal price is 2,000. So that's what that discount is. You'll see it when you're a new member. You sign up. I'll send you a link to this, or there's a link underneath this video, or just email me and ask me for a link, because you can't join this unless you're personally referred by someone that's already in the network. So you'll need my referral link if you want to sign up for this and take a look. This is another crazy one, Switch Smart Node. This is a card where you can spend it. You can use your crypto and spend it immediately in a restaurant or somewhere. And as long as you have, you can like place crypto in your wallet, which you have here, and you can immediately put it on the Switch card, and then you can start spending it, using it that way. This is headed up by Kathy Roberts, who was the former president of Discover Bank. So if you have a Discover card, she is the head. She was the head of that bank from 2000 to 2006. So she came out of retirement to head up this project, and I really like this one too. I just don't have $9,000 right now to buy it, but if I did, I would definitely buy this one and put that one in my cart. But there's a lot of, I'm not going to go through each one, but there's a lot of cool projects back here where you can be an owner on the blockchain of that network and help grow the network and secure the network. And the more people that are on it, the more people that are helping to secure the network with their own node, the more valuable it becomes. And some of these have been out for about 6 months or so. Some of these are brand spanking new, like the Rev Smart Node. I do own one of these. This is says you can support the world's first blockchain integration rideshare app, like Uber or like Lyft. Our model is revolutionary to change the way transportation is done on a global scale. I really think this is really cool. I like this. I like that we're going after Lyft and Uber, and because I take Uber I take a Lyft all the time to the airport because I travel a lot, and I hear constantly the drivers complaining about how much they don't get, that Lyft takes most of their profits from them. So they're going to really like this. I'm just going to give them an affiliate link to the Rev Smart Node, and they'll be able to apply as a driver or even as a rider and get rewards for that. If you are a node owner of that network, you can get rewards every time somebody drives, every time you ride, every time someone shows up on time, every time someone drops you off. If you like the way they drove, you get rewards. That has not launched yet, so I'm waiting for that to launch, but I do own one of these nodes, and then there's a bunch of other pretty cool projects back here that you might want to own a node on. And that's how that works. So anyway, I bought my first 5 Wind nodes on a discount, a 75% off discount. Now these licenses are all lifetime. When you buy these once, they're yours for life, unless you go ahead and sell them on your own later on to somebody else or whatever. Except for these Wind nodes. These nodes are 1-year licenses. So you'll have to renew these every year, because these are where the sharing rewards come from, and the regular rewards that are just for being part of the blockchain network, which is tied to this company. Because the company is using this network, they have a 1-year license on these. You'll have to renew this. And so these are the cheapest ones. That's why the company is giving you a 75% discount on them to get started. And also, I need to tell you about the hosting. If you could host one of these nodes on your own computer, though I wouldn't recommend that because the computer has to be running for at least 6 hours a day, and you can't host multiple nodes on there. Let's say you wanted to buy 10 nodes, you can only host one at a time on your computer. So what they have done is they've teamed up with a company called Blockade to, and this is how you would set it up on your computer, but I'm not doing that. I am using Blockade, and I was just looking to see if I can see it somewhere, but I don't. I think you have to set it up first. So you have to put your nodes online, and it'll ask you if you want to use Blockade. And I just said yeah, and it's really, and it just pops right up, kind of like this, and then it'll just ask you to create an account. And yeah, this is it right here. And you would block Fabric, it's called, and you would put your nodes online, and it costs $4.95, so $5 per month per node. So if you have one node, you'll pay $5 a month for them to host it. So it lives on their computer servers rather than yours. And like I said, I used to pay $200 a month to host mine. Mine were being hosted, even though I'm from New Jersey. I was my blockchain miner was part of a Bitcoin farm that was hosted in Houston, Texas, and we had to pay for that. We had to pay for the hosting, and we had to pay for the electricity costs because they were very electricity hogs, basically. So I paid $200 a month for that. These only cost $5 a month because they're software nodes. They're not hardware. We don't have to have a hardware farm, blazed up someplace in a hot warehouse where we have to now cool them off and that kind of stuff. It costs a lot of money in electricity. So these are software nodes. They're being hosted on a computer, and we use their servers. So it's only $5 a month per node. So if you have 5 nodes, that'll be $25. If you have 1 node, it'll be just $5 a month, in addition to the price of the node itself. And but these other ones here, these are, besides the hosting cost, these licenses, like if I was going to buy the Switch node, this is a license for life. It's a lifetime license. All of these are lifetime licenses, and the prices do go up. They go up with every 100 nodes that were purchased. Like this one, just like 2 months ago, this was $3,800. Now it's $4,200. That means that about 400 of these were sold in the last couple of months, smart nodes. So these things are selling like hotcakes. They really are. And you can't see that, but they are. A lot of people like the Grow, they like Switch, they like Rally, Rev. They like them all, but Element is a really cool one. The guy that's heading this up was on he was on one of those gold mining shows, Jungle Fever or something like that, where they're talking about the plight of mining and people mining gold and silver and stuff in the world, and you can help make sure that mining is done ethically and without child labor and stuff like that. You can support that, and by owning your own node. And again, there's more information about these in there. When you sign up for free, get a free account, and you start browsing through here. And there's also some Zooms that we do where the people who are on the back end of this working these projects know a lot more about it, and they can tell you all about it. But I just wanted to tell you what I was doing. I just started this. I just got 5 win nodes, and they just started giving me rewards. And you go to the Blockbot report, and again, last night these were at 0 because they had not started. They were online, but they hadn't started dishing out dishing out rewards yet, and now they are. So I can see these rewards in my blockchain back office. I'm trying to say. And then again, down here it shows you how many you have online. I have 5 nodes online. So, and there's going to be another, as soon as they get that Rev one in that I was talking about, that's going to be online, but that's not here yet. We're still waiting for that one to actually launch. I don't know when that's launching. I know there's a couple more that are like that too. That's going to launch May 1st. I don't know. But I know the prices are going up. May 1st, the prices of all these may be higher than what's in here right now. So if you're interested in this, definitely, getting a referral link from me and sign up and get moving on these, because the prices do go up as people buy more and more of them, and people are buying a lot of these. And if you wanted to share this, that's a good idea, because some people want some of the ones that you don't, and you'll still get a piece of their network because they're joining your network, and you also get win rewards here just for being a part of the network overall for everybody that joins after you. So that's pretty cool. I just think this is really cool. I just love this project, and I want to build a big network actually with this. So if you wanted to do the same, again, you don't have to do that. Most people just want to buy nodes and let them sit there, let them rip. And others want to share this with others and build a network and get rewards that way as well. And that's what I want to do. So if you wanted to share this, you can share. There's like different videos you could send to people. These include your link in there. Here's videos talking about the Switch project. Here's some videos talking about Galvin, which is a health and wellness project. Here's Element talking about the mining precious metals project. And here's some more. Here's Grow, the farmers project, talking about food, about what's in your food, grow the food. You know, I really want this one too. There's some videos back here talking about these projects, and they also have your link if you wanted to share this with somebody. You'll have your own link that's coded to you. This number right here would be your code once you sign up for that, and you can sign this up, and anybody signs up, they'll be in your network. So I think this is really, really cool. I do want to share this with friends, which is why I'm making this video and show you guys that what I'm doing here. And I'm pretty much going back to something that I once did 10 years ago, but only I'm doing it in a modern way using software nodes rather than hardware nodes, and with some really cool projects that did not exist at the time that are now existing because companies are pouring billions of dollars into blockchain technology. You should already know that. And it's revolutionizing the way the world works, basically. So if you want a part of that, if you want in on that future, this is a really good way to do it. Rather than buying the tokens, you're buying the nodes instead. And you're owning a piece of the blockchain. I would rather do that. So I'm starting to buy my nodes now, and I'm going to be buying a lot more of them too. I just bought the ones that I can afford right now, but I plan on having a Switch node. And oh, that's another thing. Once you start building up rewards, let's say I have enough rewards. Let's say let me go back to the BlockBot report. Let's say I have enough rewards here to buy another node. I can do that. Let's say that this is $2,000. It's only $6 now. But when this grows to $2,000, let's say, I can go ahead and buy another node for $2,000 using my WIN tokens. I can just go right here, say WIN, and I can put up another node. But I need 78,000 WIN right now to buy them, and I only have 2,000 in there. So, but this is how you can directly buy another node using the rewards that you get from these. That's really cool. So I'm going to keep building out these nodes and keep buying nodes and reinvesting into these nodes, the ones that resonate with me most. And if you have a project that you resonate with and you really want to be an owner of that node on that blockchain and help promote that network and secure that network, I really think that this is a good idea. It's a big part of the future. This is really great, and you can share this with others. If you share this with someone and they buy 5 nodes, the company will actually give you a node. Like if you don't have $500, $560 to buy a WIN node for a year, you could actually share these with others, and if you sell 5 of these, the company will just give you one, and that would be your first node if you wanted to do it that route as well. So I don't want this video to get too long, but I just wanted to show you what I am doing and how these nodes work. And again, there's more videos about all this to explain this. We have some 5-minute videos that give quick explainer videos which you can check out. And again, I just put these online like 2 days ago. They took a little while to get warmed up, and now they're spitting out rewards. And these are the first rewards that I've seen today or ever, because this said 0 yesterday. And so they're working, and I plan on growing this network out. So again, if you're interested in knowing more about this or signing up, getting yourself a free account, and then possibly buying yourself some nodes, the link is either underneath this video or somewhere on this page, or you can just reach out and email me if my email is somewhere around and ask for a link. Okay, I will see you inside.